Saquon Barkley signs an extension with the Philadelphia Eagles. Is this bad news for the Cowboys? Guys, I've got something to say here about this Saquon Barkley situation, and this is a situation. The Eagles have just signed Saquon Barkley to a 2-year, $41.2 million extension on top of his contract that was recently signed last year, the 3-year deal that got him over to the Eagles from the Giants. This new contract extension being over $40 million with $36 million guaranteed. That's right, the whole contract on the extension side is just about fully guaranteed. So, what does that mean for the Cowboys? What does that mean for us? I got that and more in this video. But listen, before I get into all that, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the share and the subscribe button. If you like the content, follow Boss Cowboy Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow me, the OC100, on Twitter. All right, so listen, with this signing, I mean, it says several things. It talks about the commitment, number one, to how you should handle your business as a championship team in the offseason. Because notice what we see. We're at the beginning of March. We see Saquon Barkley, the centerpiece of their offense, one of the centerpieces of their team, being already extended, which is a worthy reward for him because he rushed for more than 2,000 yards, had 13 touchdowns in his first season with the Eagles. They go on to win the Super Bowl championship, and the rest, as we say, is history. But now they reward him quickly. This is a juxtaposed comparison to how we handle our business in terms of being the Cowboys organization, where things don't happen quite as fast, and it happens when we get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is an example and a model that the Cowboys should begin to follow in how they handle their business with their best players. And, you know, Saquon earned his money. And what the Cowboys need to do in response to this is two things. And I'll get to the last thing here, but I'm going to tell you these things first. Number one, the Cowboys have to be committed to getting a running back. You have to match fire with fire in the NFC East. We've already seen Deebo Samuels go to the Commanders. Now we see the extending of Saquon Barkley. The Cowboys have to get better, and the Cowboys have to be able to effectively and efficiently run the football. Number two, the offensive line interior-wise, they have to get better and stronger. Whether you draft more players, sign some veterans, the guys inside, with the retirement of Zach Martin, they're going to have to get stronger and better. We're going to have to be better than we were last year, because the reality of this thing is, listen, Schottenheimer is going to run the football. He's a guy that is committed to running the football, that will open it up and throw it as well. But the fundamentals of the game and how he's going to approach the game, he is going to line up and run this football. And he's going to run this football in a variety of ways. And a part of the ways he's going to run the football is the power scheme. And power scheme is exactly like it sounds, power, okay? Push. You got to be able to push people back and push them off the football. And the Cowboys really, for the most part, until we got into the later part of the year, were not really good at the beginning part of the year, being able to effectively handle fronts and physically dominate them. And we have a lot of theory surrounding that. However, the truth of the story is this, is that it didn't happen until we got late in the season. Now, the number three thing that has to happen, the Cowboys are going to have to, if they're going to shore this thing up, invest in some type of veteran defensive tackle that is strong at the point of attack. They're going to have to do it, because we're facing the Philadelphia Eagles. Average height, 6'8", average weight, 340 some odd pounds. These are big, strong, physical human beings. And for us to have a chance to contend for the NFC East and even to compete with the Commanders at this point, we're going to have to get stronger up front. And I understand that we got the Osa re-signing pending, but Osa is not enough. Mozzie Smith, he's had a really good jump from year 1 to year 2. However, I'm going to say it here, that's not enough. We need a big, powerful, physical presence in that middle that can hold up at the point of attack and be ready to play versus power football. Point blank, period. And if we don't do it, we're going to get ran through when we see the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to get ran through by a lot of teams if that does not happen. The next thing, the Cowboys are going to have to invest, and this can be a combination of signings and our draft capital. We need a true Mike. And when I say a true Mike linebacker, we have the young guy from Notre Dame who has a lot of upside. But I think we need more than that. We need more depth. We need a big physical guy that is super nasty, that can plug A and B gaps. We need that in addition to him. We need a backup or another linebacker that can help solidify the front seven of the defense. We have to have it. If we don't have it, we're going to end up being short. And listen, Overshawn did a fantastic job, previous to the unfortunate, debilitating knee type injury. He has the signs and the reports are saying that he will come back faster than expected. However, we can't count on that. We need more help at the linebacker position. And the last thing, guys, most important thing that the Cowboys need to do in response to the Saquon Barkley acquisition will be to overall be aggressive. Not selectively aggressive, just be aggressive in filling the gaps on your team and getting as many players as you can before the draft. It is not good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait, the leftovers after those who have hustled. And what you see out the gate with the better teams, you see a degree of hustle. We need to pick up the intensity and the tempo before the draft in order to have a shot to be a championship caliber team. And that's point blank and period. Saquon Barkley, now we got to see him. He's 28 years old. So he has about 3 prime years left. And if you follow this channel, you understand why I said that. Typically the average running back, and I do say average because this is not universal, does fall off a cliff at age 30 with the wear and tear. So he has 3 more really elite years. And so they signed him. He has roughly 4 years left on his deal. And look, he'll be elite at least 3 out of those 4 years, barring injury. So the Cowboys are going to have to contend with that. How can the Cowboys get better? What moves do we need to make? Do you agree with my take on this? Like, share, and subscribe. Follow Boss Cowboy Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and now X. You can follow me, the OC100, on X. And until next time, salute.